Hi everyone, and welcome to 12 Days of Christmas, Day 4. I thought I'd do a little vlog style while everyone is doing Vlogmas and talk about some of my embarrassing hearing stories. Honestly, if I were to talk about embarrassing stories, we would be here forever because my entire life is an embarrassing story and I always do things to embarrass myself. Yeah, right now I'm just getting a little snack of Enjoy Life Mega Chunk chocolate chips because these are vegan and amazing. I'm not a vegan, by the way, but I love vegan junk food. It tastes really good. We're actually supposed to go out to dinner, but my sister is coming home in about an hour and I'm so hungry. So yeah, junk food. Woohoo! So time to talk embarrassing stories. You know, this stuff happens to me all the time, embarrassing stories, but particularly because of my hearing loss, a lot of embarrassing things happen. So I'm just gonna start with a story, and this one happened about a week ago. So in my school, there are a lot of musicians, artists, people who are coming out with songs and they put them on Spotify, and I was listening to one of my friend's songs. I don't really talk to him that much, but whenever I see him in the hallways, I always say hi, and I was telling him how good his song was, and he asked me a question and I literally had no idea what he said, and he doesn't know that I'm hearing impaired, and honestly I was trying to get to class, so I didn't really care that much, which sounds awful. And instead of asking him to repeat it again, I said, so how was your break? Because we had just come back from Thanksgiving break, and he gave me legit the weirdest look. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but people don't know that you can't hear them, and then you just say something and it just gives you the weirdest look. He gave me the weirdest look. Who knows what he could have said. He could have said, do you like peanut butter? Anything. He could have said literally anything, and I'll never know. And I haven't really seen him in the hallways since then, so yeah, it would be kind of awkward going up to him a week later and being like, do you remember what you told me a week ago? Because I had no idea what you said. So that's the first embarrassing story. Like, I literally couldn't get that on my head for the rest of the day because it happened before first hour, and I don't know, I was just having one of those days where I was trying to get to class and I didn't even bother asking him to repeat himself. So that is my first embarrassing story. That literally happened to me all the time. My friends are used to it because they know that I like have a disability and I can't hear all the time, so they are used to it. But to people who are not used to it, it's very awkward. And that's my first story. Just happened. Okay, this one isn't very embarrassing, but it is the story that I tell everyone when I'm talking about stories related to hearing loss, and this is the Friday funny story. So, in 6th grade, my English teacher used to have a game called Friday Funnies, where we would all sit on a desk and she would read us jokes and try to make us laugh, and I laugh at everything. I'm a very laughy person. That's not a word, but I just love to laugh. So I would always lose, but then I discovered if I turned off my hearing aids, I wouldn't be able to hear anything she said, and it worked. I won every single game after that, and I was the Friday Funny champion. So yeah, I mean, no one could really figure it out, but this is my story, the Friday Funny story. I felt really bad about it at the time, but I just wanted to win at something, you know, and Friday Funnies was my thing that I could actually win and win every single time. So I did feel really bad about it, but now I think I was a freaking genius, and I wish that there were more games like that I could always win. And the last story I'm going to tell takes place last summer at marching band camp because I am a nerd and I do marching band. So one of our drum majors came up to me, and I was wearing this really cool hat. It said my initials on it or my full name, I forget which one. It's a really cool hat, and I got it at the Disney or the Universal Boardwalk. So proud of my hat. I was wearing my hat. He comes up to me and says, nice hat, I really like it. and then he walks away, but I had no idea what he said. Like, I think my brain didn't even realize that he was talking to me. And then I just didn't say anything. And then 5 minutes later, something just clicked. I don't know, do you ever have those moments where something just clicked and I was like, oh my god. He just complimented me on my hat, and I literally just stared at him. I was like, nice hat. I was like, I literally didn't even say anything. Yeah, sometimes I just think about this moment. I'm like, ugh, why did I do that? Why did I not even realize that he was talking about me? Like, he would literally came up to me and complimented me, and I just stared at him and said nothing. And then about an hour later, I went up to him and I'm like, hey, you complimented me on my hat. Well, thanks. And then he just looked at me like, yeah. Because, I mean, he was obviously expecting me to say something back to him, but I didn't. And yeah, that was all my embarrassing hearing stories for today. I have a ton of these are just the ones that quickly came to my head. If you have any, then please tell me them down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more of these types of videos. It was a little jumpy all over the place, but that's the kind of mood I'm in today. So please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. He was talking about how he wanted a girlfriend and about how he felt like he couldn't have a girlfriend because